Howdy folks, this is the PC Cowboy coming at you again. As you can tell by the light situation, I'm indoors. It's because it's been raining here in North Carolina and it looks like we got some more coming. But anyway, that really doesn't have much to do with what I've got to say. Excuse me. Make a little adjustment here. On the indoor work, sometimes I have to make some adjustments, and I do apologize for that. I've got it set up where when I'm in the main studio, which is outdoors, well, I know where to set things. Anyhow, okay, so what's on my mind today, y'all may be wondering. Couple of things. Number one, what do Hillary Rodham Clinton and the Pope have in common? Well, now, first let's start with the Pope. The Pope has a 40-foot wall around his residence. Admittedly, that wall's been there for a long time. He didn't put it there, but he sure ought to tear it down, since he says walls are divisive and we should be building bridges. But let's look at the history of that wall around the Vatican. Anybody know what that wall was built for originally? That wall was built to keep Muslims out. Yeah, you know, Muslims that the Pope says worship the same God we do, and that we should treat them as brothers. Well, now, the history of the papacy and the Muslims, radicals, goes back to the founding of the Islamic Brotherhood, which was founded during World War II. There's another organization that had a lot to do with the Islamic Brotherhood and its origins. That was an outfit called the National Socialist Party of Germany. Y'all may not recognize that name. How about if I say the Nazi Party of Germany? Yep. Hitler himself had a envoy who was his direct liaison to the Muslims. Now, some of y'all may not believe that, and if you don't, you can look it up. It ain't that hard to find. You can go to Google or Bing or any of them other search engines and type in Islamic Brotherhood and Nazis. Now, that kind of ties that together. But what about Hillary? How does Hillary tie into this? Hillary said that building walls is divisive and racist. Well, now she may have a point there, because she has a big old 12-foot wall around her property. Guess what color it is, folks? It's white. I guess it's some of her white privilege showing. Hillary Clinton is probably one of the biggest liars since Satan himself. You know, actually there are some people that think that Hillary Clinton is actually I can't remember the word for it. It's not polygamy. Polygamy means having more than one wife. In Hillary's case, she's committing the opposite of that. She's got more than one husband. She's got old Bill, and she's got Satan himself. Now, of course, there are those who would argue that Bill is simply Satan in the flesh, just as Jesus was actually God in the flesh. But I won't get into that little discussion right now. Maybe later. Now, I want to talk to you about another fella. Everybody's favorite crazy uncle, old Joe Biden. You know, Joe has said that he already considers the illegals to be Americans. Well, that's fine. That means he doesn't know what an American is. And if he doesn't know what an American is, why the heck was he running for office? Can somebody explain that one to me? Or why the heck did he team up with Barack Obama didn't know what an American is either. He tried to tell us what we wasn't, and he was just as wrong as he could be. Well, anyway, also, when is the government going to get wise and start picking up a lot of these treasonous individuals like Joe Biden, who said that the illegals should come up here and take out Trump? Well, I don't think that Joe Biden meant that they should take him out to KFC or McDonald's. Basically, Joe Biden was inciting people to commit murder by assassinating the duly elected president of the United States. Folks, if that's not treason, I don't know what is. And believe me, I've studied enough to know what treason is. So, what we need to do, folks, is we need to stop old Crazy Joe. Package him up, send him down. Hey, I got an idea. Send Crazy Joe down to Gitmo. Hey, I like the sound of that. Hey, if y'all like the sound of that, add that as a hashtag. Crazy Joe to Gitmo. Then he could be Crazy Gitmo Joe. Yeah, that sounds a little bit like some kind of voodoo thing. Mojo, you know. Well, anyway. This video was very much impromptu because I knew I had something I needed to get off my chest. And what I needed to get off my chest was that these people saying we don't need the wall, they need to lead by example, tear down their walls. United Nations needs to unlock all their doors. In fact, just take the locks off the doors over at the United Nations building. That is, if we let them stay, which, like I said yesterday, I'm against the UN even being allowed to stay. So, y'all be safe out there. Be careful. And those of you living on the border, it's time to get armed. Because we've got a foreign invading army coming. We've got our army out there, but they may need some backup from the constitutional militia. Y'all get out there. Stand your ground. And I guarantee you, folks, God will bless America. Thank you for your time. May your horse never stumble. May your cinch never break. May your belly never grumble, and may your heart never ache. And this is the PC Cowboy. Until next time, saying happy trails.